Cozy up and welcome to this week's episode of the Cupcast.
Today we're back with another episode. It's episode 3 of season 2 now. Last episode we had Tom on. If you didn't already see that, make sure you're going into the link in the description. It should be top link, right? If not, then just go on the channel and find it. But yeah, we had a good guitar collection showcase with him, and we're back with another episode with just us. So it's
and I mean, just to add, we should hopefully be in schedule now and doing more episodes more regularly. Because I know that there was quite a few gaps, but we should be there now that we're back in school and back in routine type thing.
We're going to talk about being back at school and lockdown later on in the podcast, but it's been quite interesting. But we're back, guys. We hopefully should be back into routine, like Aaron said. But
yeah, okay. So let's think about Fortnite and Twitch, right? So Fortnite has been doing the absolute worst. It's not its worst, you know. I mean, it might be. I don't know statistically, but it's bad when it doesn't have good streamers streaming. But when it has like people like Benji Fishy and stuff, it's like the top game.
Yeah, that actually, yeah. And the thing is, though, I feel like it's a game like. It's not. People have been saying like, oh, it's like Minecraft. It dies and then it comes back. That's not how it is, in my opinion. Because like, it's a fact that it's like the game that's like steadily like it in my opinion at the minute it's steadily going down. But because of the amount of people still playing it, like the pros and stuff, it encourages people to watch it. So it goes down, up, just keep going like that. And I think if pros start quitting the game again, because I remember a few pros quit the game and then like, it started going down. If like Clicks, Benji Fishy, all those like big people, if they stop, I feel like Fortnite will very much go down.
Like it feels, but the thing is that the people who are, you know, doing their best, they're not smart. It's like, what will Benji Fishy or Clicks do if they don't have Fortnite? Yeah. I'm sorry, but what will they do?
The one player that actually has been doing well though, obviously he's only famous because of the World Cup, but is Booger, have you seen him? Yeah, he's playing Valorant, and I've been watching his streams quite a bit. He's actually pretty decent at Valorant, and it's quite entertaining. And I never watched him when he used to do Fortnite, but I've watched some of those, and it's quite interesting.
I can't watch him without thinking of Fortnite.
Yeah, neither.
Yeah, no. I think we kind of talked about this specifically with Sam, and the fact that Fortnite does something really bad to their game, and then they do something really good.
Yeah, and it brings people back.
Something really bad.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just it's a consistent cycle, if you will. The game is something else.
The thing is though, I can't really play the game, but the fact is, I was like we were talking about just then with Sam. I spoke to him about it a few times. It's a game that I can always go back and be like pretty good at. Like no matter what, if I go back, I can still like beat any average player, and it's just it's quite interesting because like it's fun for like an hour and then you don't play it again for like 2 months.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how people still play it as much as like we did before. And yeah, I don't know what's keeping it alive, to be honest. But then again, while we were playing, I guess some people maybe thought it was dying at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the people that were saying it was dying at the point when we were played stuff like FIFA and specifically Warzone as well was a big one.
FIFA disappoints me, man, because FIFA's a game that I used to love so much, and it's just they've not changed anything or updated anything. So like the only incentive for people to buy the new FIFA is to get the new Ultimate Team and like the new players and stuff.
And yeah, occasionally new stadiums and stuff.
Yeah, like the thing was that FIFA 15 was the last good like all-round FIFA for me, but then FIFA 17 it came out with the journey. Do you know what that was? It was like
I liked FIFA 17.
Yeah, I like that, and then one, right? No, you can choose whichever one you want, but it's like same with me United fan, but like I don't watch too much football anymore. But FIFA 17, 18. And 19 had one, and then FIFA 20 they brought out because that finished the journey after that was really good. They brought out some weird like I think it was FIFA Volta it's called, and it's just like street football, and I didn't really like it. But
yeah, no, I think what FIFA should do, or EA Sports, is bring out one FIFA and then consistently make people pay for updates. Yeah. And not as much as 60 quid or 70 quid or however much it is. I mean, just payments, maybe even a seasonal thing.
Yeah, for like content and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, and you know you'd get all the stadium updates that you get with a new game, maybe graphic updates every now and then.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that the graphics have really improved. So other than the stadiums and the players and the teams and stuff, I know the graphics have improved, but they could just do that in an update system.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I feel like because do you know like what's it called? Do you know like GTA have GTA Online?
Yeah.
Yeah, they literally. I feel like that's what FIFA should do, because if people have like Ultimate Team or something, they don't want to have to restart it every single year. Like they want to just keep building up their player base. I mean, well, some people might, but obviously it depends how much money you've got to spend on the game. But normal people, they just want to keep being able to build it up. If you don't have money to spend on the game, by the end of the year, you're gonna have like just got a decent team, you know. So it's like, I feel like if they just kept adding updates to the game, like you said, and then pay for like content, like in GTA Online and stuff, you can like pay for like skins and stuff.
And kill cars.
Yeah, I feel like that'd actually be a good idea.
Yeah, I think it would too. And it's proven now that graphic updates can be huge with. Again, this is kind of going to segue into the next topic, but Warzone recently came out with the NVIDIA DLSS, which gives you nearly, I don't know, something like a 30-40% FPS boost.
Yeah, I actually saw that. The thing is, though, they've done that with Fortnite as well. I feel like that's a big thing with the new NVIDIA 30 series.
It was bad for Fortnite, though, right?
Yeah, apparently for Fortnite. They've called it like a performance mode, and it just makes it look shit. I think it's like 360p or something.
Yeah, no, it looks worse than... No, it's the actual game's fine, right? But then when it comes to builds...
Yeah, builds, they look weird.
They're all choppy, and it looks worse than mobile.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was possible.
Mobile was horrible. I can't lie.
Exactly, and it did actually look worse than mobile.
Yeah. Nah, the thing is though, it's an interesting game, but Warzone, I feel like they've done a lot of things like but speaking about Warzone again with the DLSS, they've actually released the new Warzone Verdansk, is that the map called 84, which is like, I remember in what's it called, Cold War, they brought the Nuketown 84, was it?
Yeah.
Something out, and then they've sort of made the entire map 84, which I've not played yet, but it sounds like an interesting topic.
Yeah, so the whole concept behind the Verdansk 84 thing was Verdansk gets nuked, and then somehow
it becomes back to like Nuketown for the entire map of Verdansk. The feel is, in my opinion though, my brain's just fucked, but I just feel like they're sort of running out of ideas though. I feel like they're doing a Fortnite. Yeah. And it's not even been a year and a half since they released.
The thing is I think they're doing good. I mean, the new season we're going to talk about a bit more. I think they're doing good with it personally. I mean, I don't play Warzone. I can't play Warzone. It's too sweaty. It's non-stop getting better and better and better. It's one of those games where if you go away for 3 days and don't play, you're going to come back and you're going to struggle.
Yeah. I personally don't really enjoy it. I enjoyed it at first and I enjoyed it every now and again, but for some reason COD I don't like anymore. It just doesn't. I remember I used to bash out Cold War after you stopped playing it because you got bored of it. I just kept bashing it out and I was enjoying it, but then I was like, what is the point here? Because there's nothing really interesting to do.
Exactly. That's what kind of made me stop playing, is what are you playing for?
Yeah, like Black Ops 2 and all the other CODs, like you sort of had like you have literally bragging rights, like, oh, guess what, I've got to Prestige 6 shit on, but like now it's like if you say that, I'll be like, oh cool, I don't really care.
It's like, who cares?
It's just like you sort of wasted money, time of your life, and it's just like
I think the battle pass updates are significant. The maps are the gun updates I'm gonna come to, but yeah, overall it's just not as rewarding as before. But good thing is the same companies who do Plutonium T4, which is a Black Ops 2 client for PC, IW6X and IW4X, which is Modern Warfare 2 and Ghost client for PC. So they keep bringing out. So they brought out a World at War client. Yeah. They're working on an Advanced Warfare client, and they brought out a Call of Duty 4 client, like Modern Warfare, the original.
That's actually quite interesting.
You can play all of them for free.
Wait, for free? No, you don't have to pay for it.
No.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, to be honest though, I feel like if that client became like a big thing, because did you see? I remember this YouTuber called Flea, I think his name. I think he's like a big Fortnite YouTuber. Yeah, Flea. Yeah, yeah. I remember him now. He did a video on old Fortnite, and he got a client of an old version of Fortnite and played it. And I was like,
you can download that.
I was like, imagine if that actually got that like thing that people started playing that instead of Fortnite.
But you can't play multiplayer on it.
Yeah.
I don't think. You see, I wouldn't. I don't think a client of old Fortnite's a good idea.
Neither, but
because first of all, they're going to get hit by a giant lawsuit if that happens.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Fortnite, I think Fortnite need to fix themselves. They've dug themselves a hole that's so deep that the only way that they're coming out of it, and to be anywhere near as popular as before, is to dig themselves out of it. It's you know, I mean, they have to improve on their own game. They have to listen to their fan base, both competitive and casual.
Yeah, I agree. The thing is though, one thing I do admire about Warzone is I feel like they do the competitive scene well. Cause the game's only been out for say a year, but the thing, and obviously that's been during lockdowns and like all the other things. They've not been able to have live events. Same with Valorant, but we'll talk about that later. But the thing is that I just like feel like the tournaments that they do, or the like community hosted tournaments, like the Keemstar, you know, Warzone Wednesdays or whatever it is, and all that stuff. I feel like it brings attention to the game. It's a really good marketing scheme, because if people like that are doing events, then that's going to encourage the game to do more, because it's going to increase sales, increase obviously money and stuff like that. And I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I get that. And there's this big meme thing going on Twitter where Call of Duty are posting meme posts, and then other companies like, you know, KFC Gaming and Burger King and Red Bull and stuff, they're all just responding with the most meme things ever. It's fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I think the Warzone tournaments, for how long the games are and how boring they can get, I think they're very, very fun to watch.
Yeah.
And they're commentated way better than Fortnite ever was. Like, he's tarping. No.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear that. And, you know, when it comes to Call of Duty Warzone, I always thought it was kind of boring and that it would never fit into a competitive aesthetic, considering the game drags out so long.
Yeah.
But with hosts like Courage JD and whoever else hosts, really good. And then you have players like Symphony and stuff who are also make it more entertaining.
Yeah, like, I don't think Vicstar plays anymore, but like people that just go for high kills and like just make it a fun thing and stuff.
Yeah, and there was a point where Nick A30 played, and that was when I still played Fortnite. But I could actually sit there and watch Nick A30 play, and I was like, wow, I've never watched Warzone and had enjoyed it. Yeah, it's I think they handle their competitive scene really well, whether it be CDL or, you know, just community-based events.
I think Warzone do really well, but Call of Duty, as in like Black Ops and everything like that, is a shambles in my opinion. Like, I feel like personally they've never been able to do competitively perfectly. Like,
competitive, yes, but casual.
No, casual. I feel like they've definitely done a good job. But recently, maybe, but maybe
not recently, because of the
actually, But the thing is, the competitive, I feel like they've never been able to do it well. Like, that's where CS:GO and every other game like that, I had a massive edge on COD. Just
Yeah, I get that. I mean, talking about, you know, Cold War and stuff, we're going to actually go into that. The new season is obviously out for both Warzone and Cold War, and I've got some mixed thoughts on it. So the skins are really cool. Captain Price is in.
Is he actually? Is it Captain Price, isn't it?
In a Black Ops game.
Oh yeah, I've just realised that's what. No, because I remember Zachary, the big bald dude, is in the campaign, isn't he? Zachary, is that his name?
Zakhaev.
Zakhaev, like the big bald dude who was in Modern Warfare.
Yeah, it's like his son or grandson or something, because, you know, Zakhaev dies.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
I mean, if you've not played the Black Ops games by now, you've got issues.
Yeah, you kill him.
Kill the people who've not played Black Ops?
No, you kill Zakhaev.
Oh, I thought you meant the people who've not played Black Ops. I was like, bro, can't kill our viewers. Oh,
yeah, no. So, yeah, anyway, so they brought out, so the next game's obviously leaked to be a World War II game, which I'm really excited about.
I'm not, but you carry on.
And I've talked to everybody about it, and nobody's excited for it other than me. I don't know why, but I've been waiting on a game that would have maybe a grease gun and a PPSH. Again, the PPSH has been added to Cold War now.
It's PPSH like the SMG, isn't it?
Yeah, it was in Black Ops 3.
Yeah. Oh, the one that shoots really fast?
Yeah, yeah. Really good, and it's gonna be meta, I'm telling you. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love the PPSH. I've loved it throughout every game that I've played with it in. And they also brought out a new sniper. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is though with COD, I feel like the next game is gonna be really dead. I don't know why, but like Cold War was decent, okay, but the thing is their viewership is absolutely terrible. On Twitch it's got about 5k. But
I know.
I feel like next time if they could either do it really well, but they're doing another war game. And I feel like they need to come up with a new topic, a new concept, because I remember Advanced Warfare when that came out was like such a new thing, and I think that was good. But like I feel like they're just falling back on themselves.
I know a lot of people hated Advanced Warfare. But then again, some of the most popular games like Call of Duty World at War, the game that really put Call of Duty on the map, that was a World War game.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I just feel like there's been a bit too many of them because, like, do you know when people got Infinite Warfare and were like fed up of the exo like jump shoots and shit?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what they sort of need to do now because they've done that with war games, like Black Ops games. I love Black Ops games, but I feel like they've milked it a little bit too much. I feel like they just need to all come together and have a new concept. Personally.
Yeah, they do need a new concept, and I think if they got a really good idea for a new concept, they could blow it out of the park. I
feel like sorry to cut you off there, but I feel like a Chinese COD would be amazing.
That's already a thing. Called Call of Duty Online.
I've never played that. I've never played that.
It's through a Tencent Games launch. You have to use like virtual machines linked to China.
Oh, that is effort.
Because China's run by a communist party. So.
Okay, well, not just Chinese, but like samurai sort of game. I feel like that'd be.
Yeah, I feel like that. I mean, it wouldn't really work with guns, would it? Though.
No, the thing is, though, because like you have like, it's like a cyberpunk sort of thing. They have like swords, but they also have guns.
Oh yeah. No, well, I mean, I again going back to the war thing. I know that we're trying to lean away from it here, but the Vietnam War would be a really good concept.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But they already tried to make a Vietnam War game, a Call of Duty Vietnam.
Did they?
And yeah, but they wasted something like 18 million on it, and it never came out.
Was it terrible or
something? It was cancelled. They cancelled it after wasting that amount of money on it. So.
That's called a rip.
It's called Activision having money.
For the actual, I was gonna say for the actual entire company, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. But I feel like COD. As a whole, the entire series is getting worse, which is very horrible, but, you know.
Yeah.
And if they could bring it back, but I don't know, it just feels like... games like Assassin's Creed, they're slowly going down, and it's just like...
I mean, in today's society, it's so hard to please an audience.
Yeah, that's true.
That love a series. Because when you have to live up to the expectations and standards of Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare, how are you going to live up to them expectations without copying them?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Because, like, when they released... I remember when they released COD 4 Remastered, everyone hated it. It was terrible.
Yeah, exactly. And when it comes to... And I think that's kind of why Rockstar have held out on GTA 6 so long.
Yeah.
Because it has to live up to the standard of GTA 5. GTA 5 is still one of the most viewed and most played games after 7 coming up on 8 years.
I think it's 8 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, if they have to live up to that standard, they want to make it good. And I swear, if the new GTA game isn't good, I'm going to go mad. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's the way I see it personally. When it comes to Assassin's Creed, when you've done so many topics as well and went through so many eras of history, it's also really hard. They shouldn't make it eras games.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking about like Samurai COD though, something that I've been wanting for like ages, and they sort of did it, but it was a crap game. Samurai Assassin's Creed, that'd just be amazing.
That would work.
like a Mirror's Edge sort of style, but like I don't know if that's like the same sort of thing. I apologize if it isn't, but like that sort of idea of like parkour, but like obviously in Assassin's Creed, like climbing and stuff, and then fighting samurais, and like the main villain being like a shredder type of person.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be so cool.
It would be, and you know, when it comes to Assassin's Creed, I like the sword aesthetic, having a sword.
Yeah, same.
But now it's
some of it's guns.
Well, I mean, there is some swords.
Yeah.
I think they stopped using swords in Odyssey, I think. Right?
Yeah. Wait, did they not have swords in the last game? I didn't. I've not played Valhalla.
No, it's just axes and spears and stuff. And I'm like, you know, I really miss that aesthetic. And then Assassin's Creed Unity, which everybody hates, but it's one of my favourite.
I thought it was alright. It wasn't one of my favourites, but it was like, it's alright.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Funny story, actually, the assassin from that politely declined to join us for an episode of the podcast.
Did he actually? Wait, actor of Arno? Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. I was like, God damn it, Arno! I'm voting your buddy game down now, you old melon. I'm joking.
The guy really went. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope your podcast goes well, but sure. So.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate when they politely decline.
Yeah.
At least they don't just snub us.
By the way, people. Anyone who's watching, if you've come from like Tomo or come from any of our guests, and you always ask us how we get people on the podcast and stuff. If you want to start something like this, you just need a good communication, because it's something that me and Aaron have like sort of struggled with, but we've tried to like figure it out a lot more, and I feel like it's very important when it comes to having like a partner in like a business or anything. And
contact a ton of people.
Yeah, just contact a ton of people and make sure. Some people, I've got contacts from people before about business opportunities, and they're not like polite about it. They're just like, "Yo, do you want to do an episode of a podcast with the Cubcast?" And it's like, nah, mate.
Yeah, if you're gonna run something like this, be formal. When it comes to the actual invitation, when it comes to the chat, you're just chatting, you know?
Yeah, you can be simple like that. It's just the fact that you don't want to... We sound like experts in. By no means we're experts. We're just people trying to have fun. But the thing is, if you're trying to like succeed in that sort of thing, or just like actually like enjoy getting people on, because the main thing we started this podcast for was the experience. Like we met so many like amazing people just from doing it, and it's like we've only been doing it a few months.
Exactly, we've met everybody that's been on. It's fantastic. I mean, I already knew Jerry outside the podcast. Already knew he was a really nice guy as well. So I mean, when it comes to these things, they definitely give you a lot more experiences.
Yeah, 100%.
And something to look back on, even if it doesn't turn out to be successful. It's still there, you know.
Yeah. Because the thing at the minute, personally, I've had some like really like. I've just had really demotivation to do anything in content-wise except the podcast, and like I don't even really play games at the much at all at the minute. But I've just been chilling and stuff. And the thing is, this is like actually something that gets me motivated to do something, you know.
Yeah, I feel the same. I mean, sitting at home 24/7 by myself, it's not easy, you know.
Yeah.
You get way too much thought space. So when you're contacting people and you're thinking about the Cubcast, in our case at least. It definitely helps, at least with mental health.
Yeah.
So kind of straying away from that whole sad thing. I mean, it's always there, but talking about tech again. So there's OnePlus and there's Samsung. So I never thought OnePlus would actually be a big brand, but I've heard that their camera is a lot better than Samsung's camera, and
alright, so I'm going to stop you right there. One thing that OnePlus have always done well, and that they were known for, is budget phones, but with top-of-the-line technology. So the OnePlus 6T was like
it's
the phone...
not budget anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to come to soon.
Yeah.
The OnePlus 6T was £450 when it was released. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was like maybe 600 at the max. But it gave you literally Snapdragon 855s, which were literally like iPhone like specs that were over £1,000.
It can't have the same level of encryption though, right?
No, it could not. That's one thing that iOS always do well, is security.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, but they make it a little bit too well, in my opinion. But like,
I mean, it isn't really. it makes your stuff really safe.
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah. And then you have Samsung.
Yeah, which I love my phone, but like
so do I.
It's so, I hate the social media on my phone though. Like Apple social medias are so much better because they always have deals with them to make them better. Sometimes
I just feel like getting, you know, an Apple iPhone just for that level of encryption and better social media. Like,
I don't know if I was saying to you before, but I've charged up my old iPhone 6S just so I can use FaceTime to FaceTime people on iOS because it's a lot more smooth than Samsung's WhatsApp calls or anything.
And then you see all the big tech people who are really experienced, like Austin Evans and stuff.
Yeah.
And, well, I mean, Austin Evans actually uses a Z Flip, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Do you know who Some Ordinary Gamers is?
Yeah.
Yeah, the deep web guy.
Yeah.
He's really smart. I know a lot of people won't think he's smart because he's like one of the only really smart people who also memes. You know?
Yeah.
He's extremely smart. And then I watch a few people who are, you know, have IT qualifications and stuff, and they all use iPhones.
I personally think that OnePlus are doing like really well, but the thing is, their sort of entire marketing like scheme, and it was their target audience was people that want budget friendly phones, and now their phones are literally like their flagship phones are literally like the price of a Samsung now, and it's like that really.
But they're being Samsung.
Are they? Really? I mean, the thing is, the cameras are supposedly supposed to be as good, but they're never usually as good.
Yeah, no, I mean, the cameras, it's kind of iffy. It's now at the point where it's really hard to make a better camera.
Yeah. Inside of a phone, anyway.
Exactly. So I think if people want, you know, to do photography and they were originally using a phone, definitely invest in a really nice camera.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna really, I don't see phone cameras getting a lot better now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you really never know with technology nowadays, but...
Yeah.
You know, speaking of OSs, right? So, I was at my mum's the other weekend, right? And her boyfriend, she bought him a Huawei or whatever.
Huawei. Oh, bro, you just call it a Huawei.
Is that a Huawei?
No, Huawei.
I don't know. It's so bad.
Huawei.
Right,
Huawei. Huawei, way, yeah, not Huawei. Oh no, even before I butchered that as well. We might both be stupid, but the way you said that just made me laugh. It was very, It was very funny.
So, she bought him a Huawei.
Do you know the Huawei?
A Huawei. So she bought him a Huawei for Christmas, and
a Huawei. Carry on.
So she bought my Huawei for Christmas. She bought my phone for Christmas.
Yeah.
And so a few weeks ago, he came in and he was like, "My Fitbit's not working. The time's not working. Can you fix it?" Right? And I go, "Yeah, sure." So I have to download I tried to fix it on his phone, right? And
on his Huawei. I can't.
I tried to fix it, right?
Yeah.
But the OS on her...
The OS on a who? Do you know the Huawei? Go on.
An OS on the Huawei. Right, okay. Oh my god, do you remember when I just fucked up with that thing?
When the Huawei, carry on. I'm sorry.
The OS on the Huawei is absolutely terrible. You can't download like any apps. Their app store is terrible. I remember setting it up and thinking it was pretty bad. But then they don't have the Fitbit app, so I had to download it through an APK.
What's an APK?
It's when you go online to a dodgy website.
Oh, and install it through the... Yeah, that is dodgy.
I had to do that to get his Fitbit app. It's like the OS is so bad. They don't have an actual like Play Store or anything. They used to run on Google Play Store, but then I think they had to not because they had to get rid of Google stuff completely.
Yeah.
And now it's like Huawei App Gallery or something.
Yeah. We can't say that word.
It's so bad. We're not gonna say that word
People in the comments, can you please like figure out how you bloody say this? Because we're just saying, do you know the Huawei at the minute, and it's just stupid.
We could be genuinely stupid, but
stupid.
Yeah, we could be.
I mean, I don't know, but like those phones used to be apparently like really good, but I'm guessing they're not as good anymore.
Yeah, no. I mean, I knew someone who had one when it had Google Play apps, and I heard it was really good. Because again, they're kind of budget phones. They're not expensive at all. You know, you're looking anywhere from the 200 to maybe 500 range. Very, very cheap for a phone.
But so I remember their like max phone is like 1,500 though. They're like very, very max top of the line phone, and I think it's like meh.
Yeah, but with the OS that they run on, it can't be good.
Yeah. The thing is, with my phone, what I've basically done is I have a Samsung S10 5G Galaxy, whatever, something like that. But basically what I've done is on like Samsungs and like Android phones, you can get like different launchers. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, you can, because like you start with a normal launcher. I've changed it to this launcher, so it literally just has my apps in a list. It's black screen, so it saves battery. It has tasks, so the tasks for my day.
How do you do that?
It's a productivity. I can just tick things off, that I've done down, and then it gets already. It gets rid of all the notifications. Basically, what you do is it's literally you go on the Play Store. Wait, let me get the Play Store up 1 second.
So it's not official from Samsung.
No. It's the people have made it. Launcher. You literally just search up launcher. Nova launcher is also a good one, but that's more normal. What's it called? I think it's is it called what's it called?
So they just basically make it practically a new OS.
It's like it's basically a new OS. Actually, wait, I can.
The Microsoft one looks pretty cool.
Yeah, they're all pretty decent. Like the free ones, obviously you can get one. Wait, launcher.
Are you on the Niagara one?
The what?
The Niagara one.
No, I don't think so.
That one looks nice.
Wait, let me. My brain is stupid. I'll tell you after the podcast. But like, no, it's very interesting though, because it saves battery. It just shows that the things that it's good for productivity, if you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, I don't think I would need that.
Yeah, I don't need it. It's the fact that I look at my phone way too often. I feel like it makes me look at my phone less.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, yeah, no, I just usually sit around playing guitar, so.
And straying away from all that, the launcher stuff that I can't talk about because I'm stupid. YouTube Shorts has now become like a massive thing, and it's almost beating TikTok. Like I remember it was beating TikTok for like a little while when it first started. Now it's sort of like calmed back down again. But
I can't watch TikTok, right? But I can watch YouTube Shorts. I tend to watch YouTube Shorts a lot. It's like I sit down, I'm on YouTube and YouTube Shorts get recommended to me. I just can't stop watching them until I'm at the end.
Yeah, for me it's the other way around. Apart from, I won't click on a Shorts video. Do you know that's like phone phone aspect ratio on my computer, or I'll feel ill. The thing, but if it's a Shorts that's like a normal video, but they've just put hashtags Shorts on it, you know, I'll watch it. Like there's this guy called, what's his name? I don't know, but he's like a Valorant Radiant, and he uploads like 20-second shots of like him getting clips and like how he plays and stuff, and is like way behind it, and they're just so entertaining. In the last like 10 days, he's gone from like 4K subscribers to 32K just from doing shorts.
Yeah, I mean, one of my friends has 13 subs, and he uploaded a short, and 13 subs. It's not a lot, but he got 500 views, which is still not a lot, but for a 13 subscriber channel.
Yeah, it's a big increase. It's a big increase.
Exactly. And there's people who are making it good as well. Like Milad from Subway.
I love that guy. Yeah. I love that guy. I've watched every single one. Dylan, the guy who does the ice cream.
Cold Stones.
Yeah, Cold Stones. I watched both of them too. I've watched every single video Milad has posted apart from today's videos. Yeah. But I really recommend it. But the thing is, though, he makes one out of Subway.
Yeah, no, the only reason I go on TikTok is because all my favourite bands post on TikTok. Like Guns N' Roses, Queen, and AC/DC. They all post on TikTok. Behind the scenes stuff. It's like, it's really cool. But other than that, I just don't use TikTok because it's actually cringe. I mean, I think if you sat there for a while and actually followed people that you enjoyed, it would be alright. But I just don't have the brain span.
I love TikTok. I really enjoy it, but I sort of see where you're coming from. I feel like the thing is though, I spend way too much time literally just scrolling through my For You page. And
yeah, keep going with that. I'm gonna find one of my TikToks that are terrible, and this is why I don't watch TikTok.
Yeah, but like, speaking about it though, my opinion on it is that I'm just literally gonna sit there, and I feel like they've done a good way of like making you hooked onto the app, if you know what I mean, like Facebook was trying to do, but then only old people use Facebook now because it's terrible.
Yeah, I know. My whole family uses Facebook.
Yeah, my dad uses it, and I was like, mate, why do you use that? It's like the most stupid thing ever.
Yeah, and then my family get me through it. This is what I get. Mr. Tumble is racist.
Mr. Tumble is... Oh, actually, I think I saw that video.
I seen him in a Greenock show, because he came to Greenock for a play.
He came to Greenock and you saw him?
Yeah.
Mr. Tumble.
Like, oh my god.
Nah, he's a legend, bro. What do you mean? Actually, no, if he's racist, then I'm not going to say that.
I swear, he's scary in real life.
If he's racist, I'm not going to say he's a legend, because...
I don't know. It's TikTok. I mean, they have a lot of really bad fake scandals. So.
Moving on from that.
Yeah, I mean, so Sony have made and are working on an AI that can play your games.
Wait, what? How's that work?
An AI that can play games. Well, obviously you have AI in games.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, you get COD bots, and Forza is completely AI, other than when you join online. But Sony are actually creating an AI that you could probably install, type thing. I'm thinking.
And like you just watch the game.
Yeah, I don't know why you do it.
It sounds a bit weird, but it sounds like that sort of ruins the point of walkthrough channels like the Rad Brad.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I love the Rad Brad. I've been watching him literally since I was like 3 years old. That's not even like a lie.
Yeah, he's great.
He's a legend, and I don't want him to fucking. Now Sony, like, I love the Rad Brad and like walkthrough. Tetra Ninja, he's also another good walkthrough channel.
I don't even know who that is.
He's a ninja who plays Tetris. Wait, no, Tetris. Oh. Yeah. He's not actually. I'm just saying that, but it's quite interesting.
Yeah, I mean, AI is definitely advancing, and Elon Musk is working on AI. He has a mad company for it, doesn't he?
What's it called?
I don't remember.
He has like 50 billion companies.
Yeah, he has way too many companies.
He owns PayPal, didn't you say? I saw he owns PayPal.
Yeah, he does. Well, no, I think he
bought PayPal.
I don't know if he still does. No, eBay, he made PayPal and then eBay bought it out for like $1 million. That was like his first $1 million.
Oh, because I'm saying $1 million isn't very much. OpenAI, I've never heard of it, but it sounds quite interesting. But I don't know if I'd like it or not. I don't know if I'd like it.
Yeah, kind of speaking about Elon Musk, I think we're not going to talk too much about Elon Musk, but I think
bro, sorry to cut you off there, but the clip of Elon Musk smoking a spliff is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I had to make a PowerPoint on him for school, and I used that picture, and my teacher was like, so it was great. Anyway, Elon Musk. So I like what he's doing, but I've really recently started to realize the amount of money he's putting into things like trying to colonize Mars could be spent on so many better things.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And
I get what you
though
mean.
he does donate to charities and stuff very often, he's spending way too much money on the unthinkable.
No, the thing is though, I feel like the whole point of Elon Musk is to break boundaries and like be a person who like is part of history, if you know what I mean. So he's like remembered, and I respect him for it. But the thing is, I sort of get where you're coming from, but I'm like, if he has the money to spend, I feel like either way it's sort of benefiting. Like I feel like he could spend it in better ways, but there's also other people that could do that. You know, I feel like he fits his role. You know. Like he's obviously owning Tesla, like that's like electric vehicles. And I'm never saying it like that again, but like I feel like Tesla is a really interesting company and see where they're gonna go. And
they're gonna go places if they lower the prices.
Yeah, bro. They need to make like a budget one. Do you know, like they have the Samsung get like S10, the little budget one. They need to do one of those.
I know they do. I mean, they're a car company for the rich.
Yeah, but that's what I'm hoping is electric cars.
One day, right? Actually, yesterday I was at a cycle up Loch Lomond, which is a little loch in Scotland. A lot of people know about it. And I seen a Tesla, and he was parked up charging. And the guy was in a suit. I swear, every time that I see an electric car, the guy's always in a suit.
Some bald guy wearing a suit.
Yeah, the guy was in a suit sitting in his car watching Netflix on his Tesla pad or whatever you call it. And a lot of people were walking past like, oh my god. It's like, it's so funny to see when you're out and about.
The thing that I find so cool in Teslas is, do you know, like, you can, like, obviously with cars you can lower like the back seats. Tesla have their like branded. You can turn it into a bed, and you can like, there's like a little telly that you can wind down. And I'm like, bro, there's like that in a car is like sick. I'd live in my car. I mean, they'd probably get robbed, but I'd live in my car.
I found when I was if this guy sees this, I swear to God, when I was cycling yesterday, there was this beach and there was a ton of people on it. Police were actually giving out fines because people were double parked, and so this guy had his Bentley parked. This guy had a really nice Bentley, and he was sitting outside with a woman and a guitar, and he started singing really loudly. It was interesting.
I mean, it sounds quite interesting, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, around where I live, you just get people that are just pissed off their head.
Oh yeah. I mean, I get that a lot as well. Actually, I know I can't talk about it. I'll tell you about it after.
Okay. Remember that, keep that in your head. No, I find it quite funny though. I remember I was going for a walk in a place called Lancaster, right, with my parents and family and stuff. Some guy, he's pissed off his head, like fully like gone. He was walking around just like falling over and stuff, and then we walk off, he gets handcuffed and everything, obviously being arrested, and then but like he somehow gets one arm free and just jaws the police officer, and I'm like, mate, that's added another 5 years.
Yeah, no,
it's
I don't think he'd have 5 years. Yeah, no, he could have got fined possibly. I mean,
bro, I mean, I don't like the guy, but he gave him a good crack. I'll give him that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, it's interesting the things that you get up to while you're on a cycle or a walk, but you know.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, we both do that quite often, don't we?
Yeah.
We both go out cycles. You probably can't tell, but you probably can't tell that I do, but I do, believe it or not.
No. Well, like we were talking about before, trust me, it's noticeable.
I picked PE.
For GCSE? Oh yeah, for your
nationals.
Yeah, whatever that.
Yeah, I did actually.
Is most of it theory or is it like actual practical?
It's practical and then theory.
Yeah. My PE's actually alright, but I wouldn't take it over photography or something, you know.
I dropped photography as soon as I could.
Yeah, we start photography next year, so I've never done it before.
The homework projects on photography.
Yeah, apparently they're really hard, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah, sure. I mean, why not? I picked history for my
I picked history. I really want to switch it to geography.
I love history. I
don't like it.
I'm in love with history. It's so good. And you know, especially I done the Cold War before Call of Duty Cold War came out, and I was like, oh my god! See, playing through that campaign, I was being an absolute history geek. I was like, I was just talking about the Cold War throughout my whole series. I've no wonder watched it.
No, that's not the only reason, mate. But it's no, but
pretty bad at the game.
Pretty is a pretty. Yeah, I'm not.
Pretty is a pretty.
I'm not gonna say it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just leave it as it is. For no, it's quite funny. But like going back to the Tesla thing, he's quite an influential person, and another influential person. This is the best segue I've ever done.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
I
know what you're going into there.
Nicola Milano is somehow running for London Mayor, which I don't understand how it's happened, but it's happened. And
imagine that guy, right? You remember the guy from the fake McDonald's interview?
Oh yeah.
Imagine Nicola Milano gets mayor, and
don't you dare say Nico. I will slap you.
Imagine if Nicola Milano gets mayor and that guy's just like, that's that guy.
Oh, actually, by the way, love you loads. But nah, the thing is though, if he actually gets London Mayor, I think that would be the best thing to come out of YouTube ever. That's not even a lie. I feel like that'd be the best thing to come out of YouTube.
I don't know how he'd be in an actual.
Yeah, I feel like he'd be a bit. It'd be sick, but I feel like he'd be a bit stupid.
Yeah, I mean, how the hell does that work? He's a YouTuber. He's not a.
No, I mean, well, who was it who got fucking? No, Donald Trump. He was just a hotel owner, and he got bloody president.
Yeah, but if Nico or Milano gets mayor,
we're going back to the Huawei way. The moment.
If he gets mayor, he's gonna have to meet people like Boris Johnson and Gordon Ramsay and stuff.
But Gordon Ramsay, you just compared Boris Johnson to Gordon Ramsay.
They're different people, but they kind of look similar. Boris Johnson is like if Gordon
How
Ramsay...
do they look similar? That's like compare. I shouldn't want to say that. No,
Boris Johnson looks like if Gordon Ramsay
dies there and went for a jog. No, other way around.
No,
other way around.
Yeah, no, it's like if Gordon Ramsay had a mental breakdown and then his hair started falling out.
He goes like Jake Paul and has a massive hairline.
Do you know Gordon Ramsay's coming up on 70 years old? He does not look it.
Is he actually? He looks about 50.
Exactly. He doesn't even look 50. He looks like late 40s. The guy's...
Won't go that far, but... I mean, he's funny. The Kitchen Nightmares, I can't lie, is the best thing to come out of the Gordon Ramsay.
I watched the the Spain one or the abroad one where he goes to like France and Spain.
Oh yeah, and he just goes to different restaurants.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
It's quite funny.
Yeah, I like Kitchen Nightmares.
Yeah, I like it. I
can't watch Hell's Kitchen though. I don't like Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen, it's alright, but it just pisses me off how stupid the people are.
You'd have to really like cooking to watch it a lot.
The chefs are just bad.
That episode with Stan Lee.
Wait, what?
Stan Lee came to the restaurant.
But Stan Lee was such a legend.
Oh yeah.
Love Stan Lee. I'm so tired, if you know. No, but like, I think if Stan Lee, he's always going to be a part of Marvel, obviously. So it's like, and when he gets his little cameos, obviously CGI now, but like, it's just nice to have a little bit of extra cameo, you know. Like in Spider-Man: Homecoming, when he just appears from that window, and it's like, Judy or whatever her name was. How's your mother?
Yeah.
It's just like stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, he was the guy behind all of the legendary people now, so
yeah.
At least he's never going to be forgotten ever.
Yeah. So is Steve Ditko as well, but is that his name? Summit Ditko. Yeah. But yeah, he also was a legend, but
yeah.
I mean, I think he's still alive, but no one really knows him.
Yeah.
It's just
Have you been watching any TV shows recently?
I've not really been watching anything. I've just been sleeping, to be honest. But
yeah, no,
I'm very tired right now. But like,
well, at the moment I'm watching Aquaman with my dad, and I've only got like an hour.
Wait, Aquaman's a TV show?
No, the movie.
Oh wait, that came out like last year or something, right? Year before?
I don't even know. Yeah, the year.
One of those two.
It came out like 2018.
Yeah. It was an okay film though. For DC, it was a decent film because DC films have not been great.
Yeah, it was a lot of CGI. I mean, Man of Steel was great as well.
Man of Steel was. I actually didn't like it that much, but my dad loved it.
And Zack Snyder's Justice League is something else.
I've not watched it, but it looks really weird.
Oh my god, you need to watch. It's so good.
Because my dad watched the first 20 minutes and he said it didn't look good. He said it would look weird.
No, it's very long. It's 4 hours long or something. But it's extraordinary. It's great.
All I saw is like the first bit and like the Joker being in it at the end or something.
Yeah, that's all part of. You know, I'm not gonna say anything, but you know, you definitely need to have a watch of that one.
Yeah, I'll watch it at some point, but I need to like do it on a weekend or something.
Oh yeah, no, well I usually do it on late nights, so like when at like 9 till 10, I'll maybe watch an hour, and then the next night I'll.
Yeah, I have to watch a film the whole way through though. I can't watch parts of a film.
Oh no, I struggle to even watch films the whole way through.
I usually fall asleep.
I like the Dark Knight series as well. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that was a good series. I think that was quite good.
The CGI wasn't anything special, but the movies themselves are just so iconic.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, moving through, we're obviously back at school as we mentioned, and you know you can tell Thomas is tired, but you know that's what school does to us. If I wasn't doing this right now, I'd probably be in bed.
Same, but we've got to hop on the podcast.
Yes.
What's that saying? It's like air on the dog after you go out drinking and stuff.
You start with how school has been for you, and then I'll go.
I can't lie, school has been absolutely horrible, but that's not because it's been bad or anything. My time at school has actually been quite fun, but it's the fact that like you just do 6 hours of work that about only 2 hours of it is actually useful information, and you're just very tired all the time. But obviously that's nothing compared to like 9 to 5 jobs, but it's just it like sleeping patterns. I don't know if you know, but like I saw a study about it. Teenage sleeping patterns are almost always a lot later, so that's why we're always tired in the morning and want to go to bed later, because our sleeping pattern is usually from like 12 till like 8, like what our sleeping pattern should be. But obviously that can't happen because I have school at 9 a.m. and I have to wake up at like 7:30 if I want to, and that's rushing. So it's like it's been okay. It's just I'm always tired no matter how much sleep I get, and then my teachers, if I fall asleep in class, my teachers like, is everything good at home and stuff like that, and it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, when it comes to the routine thing, I definitely struggled. There was a few nights where I woke up at 3 a.m. exactly, like between 3 and 4. I never woke up before or after that. And now I'm actually back in schedule, thankfully. But yeah, no, it was hard to get into routine, but now that I'm in it, I think school's good. It kind of it helps with your mental state. I hate being home alone 24/7.
Yeah.
You know, you just have way too much thought space, and you just, for me, I just can't stop thinking about negatives. I can't.
Yeah,
really
I
think on
agree.
the
I
positives.
agree.
When I'm left by myself, you know, it's just, I just can't. So I'm really happy to be back at school, but also not, because you know the work part.
I agree. The thing, the social aspect of it, I like, but
yeah, just being able to be out.
Yeah.
You know, helps, I guess.
Yeah, it's the fact that I've had next Monday and next Tuesday I'm off, and it's just the fact that we've had so much time off of school. Like when we go in school, I finally get my schedule and my sleeping pattern good, and then we go off school and then it goes destroyed again, and then I'm just have an aspect where I'm always just tired and just horrible. But
yeah, I get that.
It you know it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
School is school. I mean, it's nothing different. It feels like we didn't really miss a day, does it?
No, I mean, in the first lockdown, it felt like I missed absolutely ages of my life, which I hate. But like,
yeah, it felt so like you missed out on so much.
Yeah, I loved the first lockdown, but I also hate how much time I've actually missed from my school life. Because like
the first lockdown.
Yeah, yeah. For me, it was obviously I've spoken about this multiple times, but like it was really good for content creation and stuff. But
yeah. No, I'm not even gonna add on the first lockdown. I'm not gonna say it, but it's just it wasn't good at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for some people, lockdown was a good thing to take a step back from things, and it was also a bad thing for people. Yeah.
I mean that goes into your next topic.
Yeah, I actually, for like lockdown, obviously affected everyone like very severely. It wasn't even like it was like a thing that we knew about. It was sort of just pretty sudden, like, and obviously it affected our lifestyle a lot and content creation. That was, and like a few months into lockdown, obviously we met each other and we started. Obviously, our main thing in life was a game called Fortnite, and it was like. That was basically what revolved around our life. We even had like schedules from when we'd actually practice and play, and it's just like I personally do not like structure in my life, which is a bad thing because when I do, I'm very productive, but I hate it. It makes me just feel horrible.
It makes you feel anxious about everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, like you have to be at a certain place at a certain time.
I have to. Yeah. My guitar lesson at the moment's on a Tuesday at 5, and we don't finish until 3:45.
Yeah.
So I finish school, get in a shower, quickly get everything ready, get ready for the lesson. And then I really don't have time to practice my guitar, so I just hop into the lesson. And I'm usually very rusty. It's just.
I'm sure you're not back at school full time, are you?
No, I am.
Oh, are you like in school?
Yeah.
Oh right, because I swear at some point you like only went in a few days. Or something.
Yeah, one day a week it was before, but now we're back full time.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's just the fact that like you shift from lockdown. I shifted from just content, and at the minute I don't really produce any content because I've not been enjoying it at all, and like really demotivating.
Yeah, no, everybody needs a break all the time, you know.
It's the fact that like I do loads of content, like I put my all into it or whatever, like all the time. Like
it's
say
just so hard to get somewhere.
And like if you don't see results, you get demotivated, then you have to restart the entire thing all over again after you took a break. And it's just like I don't know if I'll ever restart it fully again until I've like produced.
There's a point where I was non-stop streaming, and I was actually kind of building a small community for a while. And I just kind of, through that whole time, I just kept thinking about how much more I enjoyed games when I wasn't streaming.
Yeah.
And that kind of just made me stop streaming, and then it was, you know, that whole once in a blue moon thing.
Yeah, that was an interesting thing.
It was like every time that I'd stream, Thomas, Sam, and Charlie would all come into my chat, and they'd be like, "Oh my god, Aaron Warner is streaming!"
Yeah, I was like, because I remember you made your overlay and like really motivated to stream, and obviously it didn't really happen, which is obviously fair enough. Yeah. And then I got a notification at like 2 a.m. and it was like, "Big Aaron Warner is live, come join up." I was like, "Aaron streaming?"
Yeah.
What a surprise.
Yeah. So I mean, every now and then I'll record videos. And I enjoy doing I done this little honest review thing on Call of Duty Season 2, but then again it didn't do really well, even though I put quite a bit of effort into it.
Yeah, it was sort of some thing to do.
I watched over it, and I kind of picked out some parts that I realised I needed to change, so I think I'm gonna do another honest review at some point, because I've made a playlist for that. But yeah,
you could do one on the new season as well of like Warzone and stuff, maybe. But yeah, it'd be quite interesting to see, because I feel like you've definitely progressed a lot in your videos, especially since you started learning how to edit and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you taught me that.
Because I'm too good.
I'm sorry, if I didn't have you to teach me how to use Sony Vegas, I wouldn't have had a clue. I couldn't do anything.
I hated tutorials. Like I learned from tutorials and I taught myself, and it was absolutely horrible, because you always just get you always get a person, like every time a good tutorial that I don't mean this to be offensive in any way, but like you always get an Indian person with an accent that's really hard to understand.
Oh yeah, and their mic's really low.
Yeah, their mic's really low, and then there's some loud music, NCS blasting in the background, and you just can't understand a thing.
Yeah, that's what I get.
And it's like Alan Walker faded, just dun 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 in the background.
And like there was this point where I was trying to learn Premiere.
Premiere's effort.
Yeah, it's insanely. I know they use that for like Netflix shows and stuff. It's like the top quality, but I just can't. It's so hard. It's
Sony Vegas, I can barely run on my computer myself. There's Premiere Pro. I literally loaded it up within 2 seconds. It crashed.
Yeah, it's very iffy. It's very hard to use. It's just, I think you'd have to take a course on that to kind of fully get it down. Yeah,
I mean, you could always teach yourself. Like a lot of things I've just taught myself, but it's just like YouTube is a place that's very helpful.
I know, but then again, you know, you do get film production courses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bring you through that professionally.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so I think that's about it for today's episode.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to leave it off.
So hopefully we're going to get back into routine, be a bit more motivated about the podcast. As we said, it's been helping us kind of with that motivation point, alongside school and stuff. So yeah.
So yeah, we hope you all enjoyed. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel. We hit 130 subscribers-ish we are on now. So yeah, we appreciate all the new viewers, and go and listen on Spotify. If you listen on Spotify, listen on YouTube. Watch the video.
Yeah, we have.
We have those as well, which we're trying to promote. But yeah, we do put a lot of time into this, so I hope you all have enjoyed, and let us know in the comment section any things you want to see, or like any topics.
Maybe even guess.
Yeah, maybe even guess. The little wink sound effect. But yeah, we'll see you all in the next episode, and we hope you enjoyed.
Yeah. Stay cozy.